My name is Iyadede. I am an artist, singer, songwriter, musician, music producer, and all-around creative spirit.
Da 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 da.
I was born in the old Rwanda. I lived in that, in that country. Um, yeah, just the typical story of the girl born and raised in Rwanda, and then war happens, and then you have to leave. When I was living in Belgium, I was making music that was, R&B-ish, soulish, soulful, whatever everybody else was doing, I guess. And I don't think I had really took the time to reflect on what I wanted to say and who I was and how I could put that identity into my music. And then one day I met this Belgian rock star. He's pretty known. He's probably not known in Africa at all, but he's pretty big in Europe. And his name is Arnaud. And we became friends. So he used to mentor me, and eventually he introduced me to this artist named Zap Mama. She's Congolese and Belgian, but she is one person who, way back before everybody else was doing it, was already taking African music, African way of singing, and mixing it with whatever type of music she was musing around. At some point she needed a background vocalist to tour with her. And of course, I've been listening to her music since I was 8 years old, so I knew all her harmonies and all her melodies by heart. But then she was impressed by my performance, I guess, and then she hired me to tour with her. So we went on tour, we went all over Europe, we went to Israel, we went to America. Then I met this producer from New Orleans. His name is Bless. And then we started making music, and then what came out was really good, and we didn't expect what was going to come out of it. And then more and more people started adding and being interested, and then I got a manager and a PR, and then they started talking about me in the newspapers. I mean, on an underground level, talking about how new and fresh what we were doing was. So I think that's when I really was like, okay, I guess I'm making music as a kind of as a career. But yeah, so that's what happened.
And I wanna go. Burn me, close me, forget out of this sunlight.
Sonically, melodically, visually, and lyrically, it makes sense. It reinforced that feeling of contrast, and the contrast in my own life. The fact that I'm Rwandan, I slept at my grandma's house in a mud house basically, and then I've been in the highest buildings in New York. So my life is very contrasted. So that was a long answer, but yeah.